Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. I know a lot of times there's a lot of people who follow more than just one trainer, more than just one coach, more than just one supplement detox brand. I'm pretty sure y'all are following a lot of different people, which you should. And so you can get different perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that a lot of trainers are just posting workout videos. So you got your trainers that you go to for workout videos. You got your trainers and coaches that you go to for food videos, recipe videos. But for some reason, a lot of people are still struggling to lose weight. Guys, I think it's a crazy number. I think it's like 1 in 3 Americans are obese or overweight. It's something crazy. And so how do we have all this abundance of information out here about food, exercise, habits, all these things, but people still struggle to lose weight? What is it? And so I'm about to give you the game on the things that I see that are holding people back, because I've been coaching people almost 15 years now, man. And it's not just meal plan, workout plan. I've had plenty of people come in and they drop 25, 30, 35 pounds in 3 months, 12 weeks. And then some people come in, they don't do shit. So I'm about to show you the difference between the two, the people who are successful and the people who are not successful. All right? And this is just me being transparent and authentic with you guys, because I don't see people being authentic on social media. Everybody want to show their damn highlight reel. Don't nobody want to keep it real, though. And so hopefully y'all value that. And if you don't, take your ass over to a snowflake training so they can just feed you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Okay. So there's a couple of things. If you want to drop body fat and you want to keep it off, I'm about to give you some tangible things, but I'm also about to give you some things, some thought-provoking things I really want you to think about. All right. The first thing, we want to drop body fat. You want to lose belly fat. The main thing you got to focus on is this when it comes to fat loss. You have to build a healthy relationship with food. I see most folks, they just jump from diet plan to diet plan, meal plan to meal plan, and then they try the keto diet, then they want to know about the fasting, then they want to know about the Atkins diet, then the carnivore diet, then the damn detox diet. But they just bouncing around. And they wonder why they lose a little bit of weight, gain it back, but they can't never seem to keep the weight off. They find themselves hungry. They find themselves having low energy. They find themselves feeling worse than before they start the damn diet plan. They're like, man, I feel worse. I feel like I'm suffering. I can't keep this up. Why the hell am I gonna keep this up? I can't eat the foods I want to eat. And so this happens because you haven't built a healthy relationship with food. This is why this happens. When you have I'm gonna show you I'm giving you some ideas on when you have a healthy relationship with food, what it looks like. When you have a healthy relationship with food, you don't feel guilty for eating foods you enjoy eating. Like, guys, the same things y'all be having cravings for, whether it be soda, pancakes, cookies, it could be burgers. I eat that shit. I feel zero guilt for eating foods I enjoy eating because I have structure, which is the second thing. You have to have structure. A lot of y'all guys I see a lot of folks, they just be like how I used to be. I used to just eat a whole lot of healthy food. I used to eat turkey burgers, broccoli, and sweet potatoes almost every day, but my body didn't look as lean and cut as I wanted it to be. I'm like, man, I know it's a different level to how my body can look, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And so it was that I was just being mindful around what I was eating. Guys, being mindful around what you're eating, you don't get no damn pat on the back for that. Like, you got to understand, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose belly fat, you got to know how much are you eating. Are you just winging that shit? Are you just, some days you don't eat no meals and then you just binge eat at the end of the day? Then some days you snack throughout the whole day and then you might eat 1 or 2 meals and it's just all over the place. And you wonder why your energy is in limbo. You wonder why your mood, you have mood swings. You be angry sometimes. You have headaches sometimes. You be tired sometimes. Guys, it's because you don't have a healthy relationship with food. If you don't feel well, a lot of times it's because you don't eat well. Okay? This is why it's very important that you understand nutrition. All right? Building a healthy relationship with it. It's not doing hours of cardio. It's not hitting the gym for 2-3 hours a day. It's not going superhero Mega Man in the gym. No. If you just ate properly, if you had a healthy relationship with food, dude, you lose weight. You don't even have to damn work out to lose weight if you eat right. A lot of y'all, you don't work out, you're like, damn, man, I don't know why I'm not losing no weight. Maybe I need to walk. No. You need to understand how much you're eating. All right, so that's the first one. Build a healthy relationship with food. I have people in my coaching program like Kataka. His first 12 weeks, he dropped, I think it was like 20, 25 pounds. And he didn't even do the workout side of things. I just put him on a nutrition plan. That's it. And he was super busy at work, so I was like, cool, let's start you here. And then after 12 weeks, we could talk about transitioning you into doing nutrition and training. First 12 weeks, he dropped, 20, 25 pounds. He been in the program now about, I think like 7 months, 6, 7 months, something like that. He down over 50. And I think Kataka work out like 3 days a week. No more than 4 days a week. You see what I'm saying? This is how important nutrition is, guys. This is how important nutrition is. And well, I know I'm on the podcast right now, but the people who are watching on Instagram, if you go into my stories right now or after I get done with this podcast, you will see Kataka's before and after photo. Big old ass stomach on the left. Then slim waistline on the right. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit ain't rocket science. That's the first one. You got to have a healthy relationship with food. And part of having a healthy relationship with food is understanding structure. What's your calorie intake? What's your protein intake? I don't just say this shit just to say it, just to talk. You got to know these things. All right? Just like if you have a business, they talk about P&L, profit and loss. You got to know these things. Same thing, man. All right? So that's the first thing. Second thing is this. Guys, we all go through stress. We all do. Even me. A lot of people who have a hard time losing weight and keeping it off, you haven't understood how to manage your stress. And so you cope when you have stress by eating food, by drinking alcohol, by smoking the MJ, the marijuana, which causes you to binge eat on more junk food. Tell me I'm lying. You be stressed from work, then after you get off work, be mentally exhausted, and then you take your happy ass on over to Popeye's chicken. And then you get you a big old ass sweet tea, some potatoes, and whatever else you want to get. And you binge eat because of stress. Guys, one of the things I talk to my coaching clients about is self-awareness. And part of self-awareness is understanding, when you got to dial things back. Being aware of the things like your triggers that cause you to be stressed. What caused you to be angry? What caused you to be frustrated and low vibration? You see what I'm saying? One thing is managing stress, getting enough sleep. Guys, if you're not getting enough sleep, of course you're going to be hungry as hell. Your body like, I need more energy. You're not letting me rest and recover, so now you got to feed me more energy. You see what I'm saying? If you're not drinking enough water, if you're dehydrated, guys, this is like fundamental things. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're always dehydrated, of course you're not going to have energy. Of course you're going to crave more food. You're going to crave carbs. You're going to crave sugar. You're going to have brain fog. Find yourself mentally exhausted a lot easier. These are things that happen when you don't have the fundamentals down pat. Just sleep and drinking water. Drinking sweet teas and lemonade, that does not replace water. You have to drink water. All right? Drinking unsweetened lemonade, it still does not replace water. You need to drink water, guys. All right? And so, very, very important to start managing your stress. All right? And you got to figure out what that is for you. Maybe you work long hours, and you got to understand how to balance out your nutrition throughout the time when you're working and around the times when you're not working. And so that way your stress level just doesn't go through the roof to the point where you just like, you get the fuckets. You like, I don't care, man. I'm about to eat what I want to eat because I'm just too stressed. And I'm about to drink what I want to drink because I'm just too stressed. You don't want to let yourself get to that point, because when you get to that point, you have zero willpower to do the things that you know you should be doing. Most people won't have the willpower to do the things they know they should be doing. They just go turn the cheek. They'll be like, I don't feel like doing that shit, man. I'll get back to that diet thing later. And I'm too stressed out. Ask me how I know. because I've been there. All right, and so you got to understand how to manage your stress. That's the second thing. The third thing is this. I see a lot of people who sometimes lose weight, but they be like, damn, man, I'm losing weight, but my body ain't toning up. I don't see the tone. I don't see the definition. What's that all about, coach? I see a lot of y'all just doing cardio. A lot of y'all just focus on eating. Man, I'm just gonna focus on the diet, man. I'm just gonna go walk. I'm gonna go hoop with my homeboys. I don't wanna lift weights yet. I wanna lose all the weight first. But that's the problem. Because if all you doing is cardio and eating right, you losing weight. And you also losing muscle. If you wanna tone, you wanna have definition, you gotta train. You gotta hit these goddamn weights. That's the only way you go build muscle, man. That's the only way you go build muscle, by hitting the weights. All right? And when you build muscle, it's something interesting that happens. I was actually just having a conversation with a client, and this is a lady, and she was like, I started taking creatine, and I've been hitting the weights. I'm noticing my body is like looking more defined and toned in my arms and everything. And I'm like, well, when you start hitting weights and you start building more muscle, your metabolism is gonna go up. And when your metabolism goes up, you can't, because she also said she found herself being a little bit more hungry. And I was like, well, your metabolism has increased. And so, yeah, you are going to be more hungry. You see what I'm saying? And so I say all that to say, if you don't have enough muscle, your metabolism is going to be lower. It is going to be harder for you to keep body fat off. But when you have a high percentage of muscle mass opposed to fat mass, you're able to burn body fat a lot easier. You're able to burn body fat way easier. You're able to eat, you're allotted to be able to eat more of the foods you enjoy because you have a high resting metabolism. Like somebody like myself, I can sit and chill and burn way more calories, burn way more body fat than somebody who has a lot more fat mass compared to muscle mass like I do. So super important that you lift weights. You don't have to be in the gym every single day. You don't have to be in the gym like a bodybuilder. You don't have to work out 2-3 times a day. You don't have to do that shit. All you need is 3-4 days a week. And here's another thing. And I feel like I've been doing people somewhat of a disservice with this because I don't talk about it too much. But you have to challenge yourself when you're in the gym lifting weights. You can't just be in the gym lifting little bit ass weights that you just going through the motions. No, you have to lift. Like that shit should be challenging. I'm not saying it has to be extremely heavy to the point where your joints are aching and you have an injury. No. But if you know you've been bench pressing the same 135 pounds for the past 5-10 years, well, damn, bro, when you go increase the weight. For my ladies, if you know you've been squatting the same 100 pounds, the barbell and a 25 pound on each side, and for the past couple of years, well, damn, when you gonna start challenging yourself? When you gonna add some weight to that bar? Because that's the only way your body is gonna continue to progress. That's how you build muscle. All right, you gotta lift weights. Okay. So a lot of people think that all they need to do is just do ab workouts, do cardio, and eat right. No, you have to train everything. You have to train your shoulders. You have to train your arms. You have to train your chest and back. You have to train your legs. And yes, you still have to train your abs. You got to train everything, man. All right? If you want your body to look like the complete package, I ain't never seen a fat person, a person that's 50, 100 pounds overweight with rock hard abs. For everybody who want to have abs. You see what I'm saying? You have to train everything. If you want to look proportioned, you want to look good in your clothes and when you take your clothes off, you know what I'm saying? You want your clothes to fit properly, then you got to train everything. All right? That's the third one. There's one more thing I want to talk about. One last thing. And this is probably the biggest thing out of everything. If you want to lose belly fat and keep it off, you have to have the ability to, how do I want to say this? You can't stray away from adversity. And when I think about straying away from adversity or leaning into adversity, I think about character. All right? Like I will never trust a guy or woman who hasn't been through adversity because they haven't been tested. Like I won't just, some people be reaching out to me all on my Instagram and shit. They be like, hey man, we should partner and do this business venture together. And I be asking them different questions to see if they've like been through different challenges in their business. Motherfuckers ain't been through shit. They ain't been through nothing. And so when shit hit the fan, what happened? They quit. Oh man, it's a little too hard now. Shit ain't convenient to go to the gym. What people do? They quit. You ain't been tested. You gotta stay the course. And this is what I look at as my whole point of saying this is this. Adversity builds character. You don't get character in good times when life is just great and perfect. No. You find out who you really are when shit hits the fan. You find out who you really are when you're going through rough times, when you're going through adversity. That's why I'm so proud of a lot of my coaching clients I've had clients that they had parents pass away, they've gotten sick, they've gotten injured, things happen. But the ones who still stay the course, they still stay locked in and tapped in, I'd be proud of them. You know what I'm saying? One of my coaching clients named Darrell, he's down over 50 something pounds now. You know what I'm saying? He's been through hell and back. He used to be on dialysis and everything, and now he jumped to my coaching program, dropped 50 pounds. And I'm like, man, super proud of this guy. He has a wife, he got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? He be on the group coaching calls, he be having his daughter next to him sometimes. And I just know he go through tough times, like among my other coaching clients as well. But, you know, a lot of times people use these adversities and these challenges that they go through as excuses. But they don't realize that's the blessing. The adversity that we go through is the blessing. Because think about the times when you've been through anything, for those people who've gone through adversity and tough times, and you didn't run away from it. You actually went through it head on. You learned something from it. You learned the lesson. You got better. You became more self-aware. You became more resilient. You became more patient. Like that's a big one I had to learn. I'm like, damn, man, I can't get a break. Man, I'm going so hard, man. Why I'm not where I want to be at? I've been there at different times in my career, but I had to develop patience, because me not having that patience, it was lowering my self-confidence, because I'm like, damn, well, maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe I just don't have it in me. But when I started to pray, when I started to lean into prayer, have faith, and just keep running the play, confidence went through the roof. I'm like, shit, I'm that guy. It just ain't my time yet. I just got to keep running the play. And do it with a smile on my face. A lot of folks who ain't worked on their character, when it don't happen in a certain time frame, they break. Weak character. They quit. Weak character. You see what I'm saying? They're not getting the results they don't see the weight going down the scale. They say, oh, fuck this shit. I just go back to eating what I want to eat. Weak character. But when you lean into it, you be like, you know what? This weight ain't going down. Maybe I need to get a coach. Maybe I need to buy this book. Maybe I need to do this course. Like, when you go through adversity and you lean into it, you figure the shit out. You not just go quit. You not just go, oh, it's not convenient. I'll pick back up on that in a couple of months. I'll pick back up on that in a couple of weeks. You're not gonna do that. You get this adversity is testing you. It's preparing you for the next phase of your life. Because to be able to get the results you want, to be able to lose the weight and keep it off, lose the belly fat and keep it off, you have to go through tests to learn the habits and routines that are necessary and the way you need to view yourself to be able to get this weight off and keep it off. And so that way it's a lifestyle that you can sustain. All right? These are things that if you really focus on these things and you take notes on them, this is how you'll be able to get the weight off and keep it off. This is how you'll be able to lose the belly fat and keep it off. And you never have to go back. Like character is like a statue. Character is like, you see these different cartoons and TV shows and movies and things like this. The character is a statue. It doesn't change. You can always trust when you look at that cartoon or that show or that movie, whatever it is, the character is always going to be the same through and through. You're not going to see Batman act like a little bitch. You're not going to see Superman start doing something outside of character that Superman does not normally do. You have to be the same way. You have to develop your character through tests, through adversity. Even myself, at one point in my online fitness career, when I had first started out, I didn't have character. I'd post sometimes, sometimes I wouldn't post. Then I got to the point where I was posting all the time, but I wasn't stepping into who I truly was. I hadn't found the character that I need to be and truly just be myself. Crazy, right? I didn't want to be myself because I felt like I was going to offend somebody. But now that I'm myself, I get more people tapping into my content because they can always see, oh shit, he in character. That's what I need right now. I need to hear that from Coach J. When I need a little kicking ass, I know who to go to. When I need to hear about belly fat, I know who to go to. When I need to hear about what to eat when I eat, I know who to go to. Y'all know the character. So what's your character? What is the character that you need to step into and own that shit and be that person? Be that character to be able to lose the weight and keep it off. That character that you need to be more consistent. That character that you need to become needs to be more emotionally and spiritually resilient. Regardless of adversity, you showing up. You standing on business. The character that you need to step into has values. They value their family and their health enough to be like, you know what? It ain't gonna always be easy. But I'm doing this shit because I got family I gotta be around for. I have a standard on how I want my body to look. The way I view my character looks this way. Lean, cut up, no more than 14, 15% body fat, man. No more than 22, 23% body fat, women. When you at that body fat or less, more energy, more confidence, clothes fit great on you, clothes look good, well, body look good when you don't got clothes on. You see what I'm saying? You got to step into your character. We all are living our own story, but some people they're not stepping into character, and stepping into character, it could be a very how can I say this? It could be very scary for some people because they've been living off of other people's perception of them for so long, like their mom, their family. Oh, don't do that, don't do it. Like, why you doing that? What you do? Oh, hell no. This ain't your life. This is my life. If I want to buy me a Corvette, I'm buying me a goddamn Corvette. I want to stay in Buckhead and not stay in the hood, I'm staying in Buckhead. If I want to get tattoos on my arm, that's what I'm doing. I'm stepping in my character. And so whatever that is for you, it's going to look different for you. You see what I'm saying? You just got to own that shit. And if you know you want to be lean, you want to be in shape, you want to be healthy, not just now, but for the test of time, your ass got to step into character. That means your ass got to do the things that are going to allow for that character to become a reality. Because in the beginning, you want to go think it. But you have to do the habits that are necessary for that character, for people to start seeing that character. You see it first, then everybody else starts seeing it. Meaning, you got to take your ass to the gym for weeks, if not months, to mold and build and sculpt that character. You got to eat right for weeks, if not months or years, to mold, build, shape, and get that character healthy. Guys, this is the game. This is what most trainers are not telling y'all. All they saying is meal plan, workout plan. Oh, you just missing this one little piece with your diet. No, you need to reshape how you view your life, how you view yourself. Some of y'all, you don't have enough self-worth to even feel like you should invest in coaching. Like, how the hell how do you not feel worthy of? But people can tell you, yeah, you gotta go to college. You invest in college. You tell them you can't invest in a coach or a trainer or a nutritionist or therapist. Some of y'all ass need therapy. You want to invest in therapy because you're investing in the result to mold and shape your character. Therapy, you become more self-aware. You understand how to articulate yourself more, articulate your emotions, understand what's going on, what's happened in your past is causing you to live the way you are now. Training, coaching, mentorship. You become more aware. You start having more structure. Now your character knows what to do on a daily and weekly basis to get results and keep them. And you're not out here winging it. The version of yourself that you want to be, the way you want your body to look, that motherfucker ain't out here just winging shit. They know exactly what to do when they wake up and before they go to sleep. I need to do this, and this. When I'm waking up, I already know what I need to do. I need to do a live. I need to upload my live. I need to talk to my staff. I need to check in on my clients. I need to see what's going on. You see what I'm saying? I need to post a piece of content. Guys, it's habits and routines. But to be able to embody that character, you have to understand what habits and routines are going to align with the character that you want to become. You can envision that character, but if you're not living within the right habits and routines, you'll never get there. You never get there. I don't care how much you hope. I don't care how much you pray. It just won't happen. Because you have to back that prayer up with action, with the right habits. All right? But anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.